What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Are you ready for this?
Mic check, let's go, let's get up. Hey, let's roll. Hey, yeah, let's get up. Listen, it's time I feel good, I feel fine. Up early on my grind, stacking paper, reading books. I just grab we I need from all the treasures I done took. Who is it that you see in the mirror? I see me, so I smile at myself and I call myself a king. Now I'm living out my dreams, I had to learn to walk again. Yes, I'm talking spiritually, I was looking out for strength. Felt like my life came to an end at that moment, I repent. Then my thoughts became my vision, so I gassed up mine and rev up the engine. I come from a dynasty, we rose from sand. No need to look around, yes, you had the power in your hands. Yeah, let's get up, let's get up. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's. Are you ready for a journey? Buckle up. Let's take a trip. Into the county I was raised, you can call it pistol grip. Had stumble and slip, but I got back up real quick. Walked the fresh and smooth, moving slick, coolin' with my homies. Me, twin, riding little Webby GMC, making moves like we riding heavy Chevys. This is the motion that needed. Now I'm surfing cross earth, star, crack the outer shell. I'm reborn through new birth. If you scared, then go to church. But me right here on the field, I've taken time out to chill. This is real spill, but I'm not an angry man. I'm just a dude who observes and I formulate a plan. I keep money right, mind strong flag posted where I stand. Scale the mountains, the city like uncharted, no stunts. I'm just a man here to finish what I started. It's my duty on a mission, but I keep myself moving through my internal intuition. Yes, I'm cooking in the kitchen, flaming heat with God's permission. Everybody wants to cure, but don't think about prevention. Mr. Seven stepping off and float. I digress, my mic is muted and you through.
Me, I'm in my zone, focused on my own growth. I be water walking through these streets like sailboat. Me, I be the compass as I lead and guide my people. I'm a father, I'm friend with a couple guns legal. You not that smart, quit the bull. Yes, I'm seeing right through you. I be talking to the spirits, but best believe it's not voodoo. Yeah, I know you think you him, but in my head, I'm like who you? I'm a legend, I'm a beast, I'm the rose that grew through concrete. Let's keep it going. Keep it pushing as I lay back. Curtains drawn like I'm in a Maybach. Me, I'm so unique, I'm like needle in the haystack. Catching money, dodging fame, I sticking over while stacking racks. Go out hammer, pop your shit, but don't be mad when I clap back. Let's keep it going, yeah, let's go.
Me in the jungle, here to rumble. Caught a couple touchdowns and I had a couple fumbles. Look at me, now I recovered. This is mind over matter. Keep it pushing when I stumble. Long way from home to gather wisdom and stay humble. Eyes wide shut, this me. This is thawing to me, vessel crumble. I return.
All right. We got one for you this morning. Let's go ahead and stay on top of what is the latest news, at least for today. I usually don't, but I'm trying to, god dang it. So apparently word is out that Gucci actually is telling. Now, I did a live about this a little bit before, just kind of touching and tapping in on it a little bit. But let's go ahead and let's take the time to actually see what's really going on. So I got two videos, and then what we're going to end it off with, because it's going to be a short live. Y'all know me. It's about to be a short live. Let's go ahead and let's listen to this first, okay? Let's listen to this first. All right. So this is the first thing I want to do is I want to take time and I want to look. What I want to do is I want to take time and let's go over what all of the other artists out here in the streets are saying about this, right? So let's just see what we got so far. Okay, so let's listen to this. Bow, let's share this screen because you know I ain't even gonna hold you up. But before we get started, of course, I always have to ask you, how are you? How's your headspace? And so far, how has this day been treating you? Just in case nobody else asked you, respect. The time right now is 9:43 fresh a.m. East Coast Standard Time. Let's go ahead and see what we got right here. Shout out to my mans. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's see what we got right here. Forgotten Kings TV, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. It's also a Maryland native. Let's go ahead and see what we got.
What's up, everybody? This is the world.
So before we even get into actually everything, I wanna take time and I want to hear what do other artists think? You know what I'm saying? Does his colleagues, if you would say, you know what I'm saying? Do they actually agree with this move? Do they think that this is a gangster move? How do they see it? Let's go.
Forgotten Kings TV. That's right. Forgotten Kings TV. Come on, son.
Gucci Mane has officially responded to the Pooh Shiesty kidnapping and robbery. That's right, y'all. Early this morning, Gucci Mane released a diss record titled Crash Dummy, addressing everything that went down during this kidnapping/robbery. Listen, y'all, if you haven't listened to this record, I'll make sure to leave the link in the description. But as we all know, a lot of people are upset at the fact that Gucci reportedly has been cooperating with law enforcement during this whole investigation. All right. Now, of course, I have some lyrics from the record. And immediately, Gucci says, "Tell the truth. You went out like a real crash dummy. And after all that, you still signed to me." Okay. Gucci then went on to say, "I thought this was a business meeting. Whole time, it was a setup."
Now, right there, all of this being said, this is where it all comes in when we talking about street politics as opposed to, are you a civilian? Are you allowed to ever become a civilian once you become engulfed into the street lifestyle? Or should I say, no, not even street lifestyle, gang lifestyle, because that's different. Okay, he GGing out this bad boy. All right, he gang, he GGing. So this is where like when I get to thinking about it, okay, so I said, when are you allowed to grow up, things of that nature? Let's see what we got right here, because we are talking about what he built his credit on. He built his credit in the streets off of being a real one. So I do get where people who, like, we've been following you for decades now, you being a real. Gucci been out almost 20 years or so now. It's been a while, right? Ever since I'm so icy and everything else. Let's keep on listening.
Okay, in another verse, Gucci says, "I walk in the room and you can feel the pressure building. Homies dap me up there. Whole time they plotting against me." Okay, again, here's some of the lyrics from this record, Crash Dummy. I'll make sure to leave the link in the description so you can hear the full song. But already, rappers are reacting on social media. 42 Doug, he took to Twitter saying, "This gotta be a joke." Okay, we had another rapper we all know, Boosie. He's speechless. He's shaking his head right now. Of course, you have Freddie Gibbs saying, "The streets are dead, G." All right.
So far, okay, so they showing that folks ain't feeling it. I wonder why. We gonna play the song. I'm gonna play it up here. We gonna play it. I mean, bump all that. I'm just gonna play the track. It ain't nothing but like 2 minutes. So we're gonna go through this one more video, then we're gonna go ahead and listen to the big controversial video. But you know what's most important I want to look at while we're listening to it? I'm gonna be scrolling through the comments. I want to see what the comments have to say. Let's rock out.
Also followed up with another post saying, "Wow, this is rap shit?" Listen, y'all. Like I said, a lot of people upset right now. You even got the son of Eazy-E, Little Eazy-E, saying, "If Gucci Mane thinks Eazy-E got beaten up, he's tripping. Eazy-E is 10 times the G Gucci thinks he is." All right. Now, of course, a lot of people have been wondering, will Gucci take the stand against Pooh Shiesty and others?
Apparently, in this song, he already did. I don't think he needs to show up after the song he did, and that's where a lot of people are having their issues with Gucci. Let's keep going.
Involved in this kidnapping/robbery. Listen, I found an article where it says the judge found probable cause. So regardless if Gucci takes the stand or not, listen, y'all, I think they cooked. You know what I mean? Because after reading this article, I'll make sure to leave the link in the description. Listen, they did their homework. This is why they didn't arrest Pooh Shiesty and others the day of the event. You know what I mean? When this kidnapping took place, right? This incident, they sat back, waited for about.
That's what they always do. I don't know why people don't get that. If you look at a lot of these so-called runs that these dudes be having, when you think about the totality of life, that should only be about like 2-3 years. Let's go.
About 2-3 months and did their homework. Okay, they got surveillance video, rental car receipts. Come on, license plate readers, cell phone records. I mean, they got the whole nine, y'all. This is why this whole
The board found new ground to
robbery / kidnapping is crazy. All right, here goes some pictures right here of individuals involved, okay, incriminating themselves, showing some of the jewelry that was taken. Because again, this wasn't just Gucci Man in the situation. Okay, it's being reported he has several other people with him. But as you can see, the individuals involved, they told on themselves, man, including Pooh Shiesty, who had an ankle monitor on. But for some reason, the conversation is about Gucci Man cooperating.
So hold on. Oh gosh. See, it just gets worse. It just gets worse the more we listen. That's why I say it just keeps getting worse.
God have mercy upon us.
Toughest G's, gangsters, and all of that out here. Real street niggas, right? Let's go down the line. So basically, everybody who did the robberies telling on themselves. And then you got the number one head honcho, Gucci, who's telling on them. Everybody in this entire circumstance is snitching. Ain't that some shit?
With them people, all right? Damn the fact that these individuals are incriminating themselves. Like I said, it's very unfortunate because, again, as we all know, Gucci Man definitely has a reputation for himself as far as not cooperating with law enforcement. I'm just confused as to how he was supposed to handle the situation, considering they had to drop on him. All right. According to reports, Pooh Shiesty had an AK pointed at him, asking him, demanding him. Let me say ask. Let me not say asking, demanding him to sign the papers releasing Gucci. And even in the record, Gucci says it. Listen, all of that was done under duress, man. But, you know, of course, like I said, there were others who were choked unconscious, stripped, robbed. There's a lot of people involved, man. This whole play.
And y'all black asses thought y'all was going to get away, and there's white boys in there. Some photographers, maybe cameramen, whatever. You know, some of them just part of the label and the paperwork. You really thought y'all was good? You thought these white boys weren't gonna say nothing? What you think because they be bobbing their head to the music and shit that they won't turn right around and be like, dude, this is what he did? You think they won't? Come on now.
It was very reckless, idiotic, stupid. There's a lot of people who feel like, you know, Gucci signed Pooh Shiesty to this, you know, terrible contract, forcing him to have to resort to something like this. Listen, in the end, if you think that this plan was the only option for Pooh Shiesty, you buck. Because now he doesn't have a career, right, to come back home to, and he doesn't have his freedom. Come on.
The most important thing is he doesn't have his freedom. If you don't have your freedom, it's no point of having something. You can have something to come home to, but if you can't get there, what's the point of it? What's the point of anything if you can't reach it? When you're locked up, what people don't realize is what happens is not only are you a dead man walking, depending on the time you serving, like that life type stuff, when you get like 30 plus, yeah, dead man walking, especially depending on your age, your life is put on a shelf. Literally, once you get locked up, your life is paused. That's why, like, for example, we had that other artist who came out, RIP to him and condolences to his family. What's his name? Gyro City Lil Mikey. Now, if anybody looks up the story about Gyro City Lil Mikey, or if you already hip, then you would know He went in when he was young. He just recently passed away, I think, maybe about 2 weeks ago or so now, right? It's been about a week or two. And when he came home, he went in, I don't know, let's say 2011, 2008, something like that. He went in years ago. He did like 13 years. When he comes out, he's moving on the streets as if it was the day that he left the streets, because his life was put on the shelf. He was put on pause. So everybody else still moving, things going. So imagine one day and you're on pause. You're not moving. Then all of a sudden they release you and now you're back to motion. But everything has been moving without you. And now you need to try to catch up. What the hell is going on out here now? That happened to me. I was only gone for 7. I was gone for a punk ass 7. Felt like an eternity to me, but it's a punk ass 7 when you're talking about people who really be doing bids on their head. And man, when I came home, it felt like I'm talking about, it was like stores built in air. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. They tore that down. What is this? I mean, all the way down to just the structure. New highways built in that span of 7 years. Do you not know how much has changed? My goodness gracious. Let's go.
This is why he was denied bail, all right? But again, here's some of the images from the studio, man. Look at this. They got pictures of them leaving, coming back. Now, the one thing I will say, according to the reports, the room that Pooh Shiesty asked Gucci to step in, right, him, his pops, and another individual, they're saying that there was no, cameras in this room. However, it's being reported that one of the individuals recorded Gucci Mane signing the contract. Now, again,
I'm sorry. I'm looking at this. Man, I swear my people keep me smiling, man. Y'all keep me laughing, boy. Meeting. Look at how they dress during the bit. How you come to a business meeting with a, has anybody ever heard of going to a business? I'm talking about not no underground gangster shit. I'm talking about corporate America. You ever been to a business meeting with a ski mask? You ever seen it before on a movie or anything? How do you even make it into the door? How does nobody say, nah, hold on, wait a minute. We get ready, sit down. Take that off your face. Come on, what's going on? See, me personally, if I was in that type of position and you got all them, I'm going to be real with you. I'm the type, I would have security and I would have everybody's bags collected. That's right. You know how they do in certain places, like, we'll go ahead and take your bags for you. We got you. And look, and if they do too much refusing, then you got to go outside. You got to sit in the car. Can't come in. Take you in your bag and go sit in the car. Okay, we ain't going to take your shit. We can't do that, right? But you're not coming in here with that shit. Let's keep going.
There's video footage of this kidnapping / robbery. They cooked, y'all. But I just want y'all to see, this was, early this week. A lot of people are now asking that Pooh Shiesty be released. Okay, they saying free Pooh Shiesty more than that saying justice for Gucci Mane. This is crazy. An individual who Gucci Mane invested millions of dollars into his career.
We're done. Oh,
hell no! Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no!
Food on the table, helped saved him and his family, decided to backdoor. To me, like I said, it's unfortunate because back in 2021, listen, the new 1017 had a lot of promise, but a lot has changed since then. It's 2026, and I'm not sure if Gucci Mane, made any investment, or any return on his investment. There you go. When it comes to this new label, because, a lot has changed. And now that Pooh Shiesty, after being, locked up, right, having to sit down a few years, coming home, we got to talk business. And
that is an absolute fact. Like, think about it. The industry sets it up to where you only want to like sign folks that's like on a, on that G shit. But we all know they either wound up getting locked up or passing away. So we keep investing in sandcastles. It's a gorgeous sandcastle, but there's a tide coming. Tide always comes in.
Like I said, the only way you do that is by honoring the contract that y'all agreed upon. Now, again, the rumors about Yo Gotti having money, listen, I'm going to be real. If this is true, that Yo Gotti, wants Pooh Shiesty on the label, then Yo Gotti should have handled that situation. Similar to how Master P did with Suge Knight when, getting Snoop Dogg to sign the No Limit. You know what I mean? To take that pressure off the artist.
And I'm gonna be real with you. I would not be surprised if God damn, how this name just Gotti. Yo Gotti. I wouldn't be surprised if he was up here trying to get Pooh out. I wouldn't be surprised if he's helping him with lawyer fees. I wouldn't be surprised if he's sending him money if he needs that necessarily, right? Because I'm pretty sure Pooh at least got commissary. I don't think he's hungry. I don't think the man hungry. He just want to be free. But you messed that up, bruh.
But, for whatever reason, Pooh Shiesty, his pops, and several others felt like this was their only option to force themselves out of this contract, forcing the release from 1017. But damn, nobody cares about Gucci, right? Who says in this record he felt betrayed by the same people he helped. And that's the part I agree with him. You know what I mean? Everyone's upset at Gucci for cooperating, but no one cares about the fact that he helped save.
You know how deep that is? Let me help you out. Okay, yeah, he tried to help him. But one, what has Gucci been doing? See, the thing is that this may be something coming back on him from shit he did a decade or two ago. He ain't even realizing it. This is you paying for what you need to pay for now. Karma, the equilibrium of the universe, however you want to put it, alchemy, equal exchange. The fact is that you got to give back. And sometimes it comes in the form of you thinking that you changed your life and you trying to help somebody. Do you know when karma hits you the most for those who believe in it? Karma don't hit you when you in your shit. Karma don't hit you when you in your rut. Karma's going to hit your ass when you're actually trying to change and do better. And it's going to remind you ain't slipped up out of that. It's still an outstanding warrant for what it is you need to repay. Let's keep going.
Many individuals, many artists that are now feeling like they have the right to rob them at gunpoint, kidnap them. I mean, what happened to loyalty? What happened to honor? Everybody's upset at the fact that Gucci's cooperating, but I'm confused. Was he supposed to take the gun out of Pooh Shiesty hands? Right? Was he supposed to get street justice and then go to jail for the rest of his life? Just to, appease those on social media? Y'all sound crazy. Who was going to take care of his wife and children? Who was going to hold him down outside of,
Nobody. I can tell you firsthand. Nobody. Nobody's going to look out for you. Matter of fact, no, I'm not going to say nobody. Okay? Those who you thought would, they ain't nowhere to be found. Let's keep going.
Hashtags on social media. This is real life. A lot of people calling out Gucci in this situation. I ain't going to lie. I'm baffled. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I understand to a degree because he has a certain image. And let's be clear, ever since the Pookie Loc comments made during that verses, listen, people would argue that, you continue to uphold this image. But now people are waiting to see if Gucci will take the stand or not. But y'all let me know. What are your thoughts on this Crash Dummy record? Do you think?
I can tell you right now, my thoughts off rip are, nah, I'm gonna wait. Let's go ahead and get to this next one. Shout out to my mans on this next one. Let me see right here. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's see what we got. So let's listen to this one right here, right? Shout out to my man Music 101. And also shout out to Forgotten V. Shout out to those two brothers there for coming up with some awesome, great content. Let's keep it going.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV. That's right, Forgotten Kings TV.
My bad, y'all. My bad. I got the wrong jump. I went to the wrong jump. My bad. Hold on. Here it is. My bad, y'all. I went to the wrong
Thought
video.
it was a business meeting, but it was a sale.
Now you see now, you know that, don't you?
Talk to me, bro. You the police? Is you the FBI?
Gucci Man just made sure Pooh Shiesty will spend the rest of his life in jail. Y'all don't understand what just happened. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and watch the full video. This your boy Music 101, the Street Report, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Earlier today, FBI agent Hansen testified and admitted that Gucci Man gave a statement to Dallas PD about January 10, 2026 alleged kidnapping and robbery. The report says, during the hearing, FBI Special Agent Pamela Hansen testified under oath that Gucci Man gave a statement to Dallas PD describing what happened inside the studio. According to Hansen, Gucci Man said he was pushed onto the couch while multiple guns was pointed at him during the incident. Hansen also testified that Gucci Man's security team, described as former Detroit police officers, was present at the time. During the confrontation, Gucci Man allegedly told his security, "We're outgunned," before instructing them to stand down and put the guns down, an effort to avoid escalation. In the courtroom, Pooh Shiesty appeared visibly affected by the testimony. He rested his head against the wall while his legs shook as his attorney, Bradford Cohen, questioned the FBI agent. At another moment, he shook his head in disbelief as Gucci Man's statements was read out loud. That ain't nothing. That ain't why you here. This right here, what I'm finna read next, is the reason you here. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. This shit crazy. After the internet started bashing Gucci, he said, F it. His reputation already shot. He gonna drop a song explaining what happened at 12 o'clock that will put Pooh Shiesty in jail until he ride. 12 o'clock came, he dropped a song called Crash Dummy.
Now, hold on. This is my thing. Said that Pooh was, up against the wall, legs shaking, everything. You know what I'm saying? Said that he was in nervous mode. Said he was all in nervous mode, stuff like that, right? Okay, cool beans. Let's go ahead and let's think about this. Why do continuously we will go out there and commit crimes and then we be sitting up there nervous? We be worried about stuff when we get caught. I promise you, anything I've ever done streetwise, once I got caught, I was caught. That's primarily the main reason why I never really got bad. I guess you can say the police didn't try to trump up stuff on me because I didn't give them a hard time. What I'm saying is that I knew what I was doing. You got me. All right, bro. Come on. Nah, I know what it is. Come on now. You good, bro. I ain't about to. I know, unfortunately, I'm not proud of this. But I'm just saying to somebody who actually in real time, real life knows this, to be doing these type of crimes and you don't understand why what's going on with you, that's crazy to me. Crazy. Let's go.
The truth, you went out like a real crash diamond.
Hey, Charlie, looks like you could use a shoulder to cry on. There's one in here somewhere.
And after all that, boy, you still signed to me?
That's facts. Pooh Shiesty really crashed out. He looking at life in prison. And if he's found guilty, Gucci Man would make money off Pooh Shiesty for the rest of his life. Even if Pooh Shiesty already got albums recorded, Gucci would never approve them as albums. He gonna say they mixtapes. And Pooh Shiesty gonna be in that contract forever. Same
They should have never gave you niggas money.
thing Jay Prince Jr. doing the finesse 2 times.
I'm like Birdman, and nigga, this my cash money.
I know you're the boss, man. I know you own Magnolia.
You got your people. Bam.
And your fat ass flunky, he a stone cold junkie.
He say he like Birdman and this Cash Money, and your fat flunky, he a stone cold junkie. That shot said Big 30. He a flunky because he in jail and he ain't even do nothing, but allegedly passed Pooh Shiesty a bag with a Draco in it that he used to hold Gucci and his team at gunpoint, allegedly. And the reason he called Big 30 a junkie, because Big 30 said he spent majority of his money on drugs. So he's
most of these young dudes are. When they be like sniffing them pills, don't you say nothing to no dope fiend. Use a dope fiend. You sniffing them Zans and all of that shit. Y'all crushing pills, chewing them. That's dope fiend activity. Just because, listen, there are drugs that we did that was absolutely horrific, but it was considered cool until we grew up and knew better. like me, I've had my experiences with some other things I've dibbled and dabbled with, right? But I'm gonna tell you right now, it was something about, we always knew, man, it's that other shit. And you know, some of us got long gone strung on things and a lot of us didn't. Now, in case y'all wondering what I'm talking about, for clarification, so it ain't no misconceptions of what it might be. I'm talking about where I'm from in the DMV area. Like for a long time, it's died out some now. It's still around, but we was on water. Dippers, Sherm, PCP. That's what we was doing. So, I mean, you know, I get it. That's my point. I get it. Because in the DMV area, especially like DCPG, MoCo, I'm telling you right now, it was considered kind of a cool thing at one point to be high as shit off boat. That's what niggas did. Folks wanted to astroplane. Y'all want to go to sleep. We trying to get outside the body, literally. Let's go.
Started a challenge that he can't get high unless he make 30 to 100K a week, or he can't get high that following week.
I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup.
I got some clothes, I got some jewelry, the rest I got tied up in investments. I ain't got nothing else.
I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, goddamn it, I'm not.
Niggas doubt me up the whole time they plotting against me.
You can't make this shit up, man. He thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. Gucci made this song so they could play it in court on his behalf. This
is what I'm saying. Right there. Right.
Wait, you think I didn't think of that? Of course I thought of that.
Oh, man. We're going to play the song. I'm going to just play the whole song through. I want to listen to a little bit more of this. Then now listen, when I play the song, I'm going to be going through the comment section. I want to see what people say in the comment section about his song.
Exactly what the feds say happened. He walked in the room. He could feel a pressure building. He telling the feds what happened, y'all. He met up with them thinking it was a business meeting. He was set up. He walked in the room and he could feel the pressure. He knew something was wrong. Gucci Man is testifying.
No. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
On the beat instead of in court. This is what he doing. And he know they gonna play this shit in court, man. He know that. Nigga doubt them up the whole time they were plotting against him. Gucci Man is confirming to the feds what y'all got on paperwork is what truly happened. Pooh Shiesty lawyer said the other day on the news that the feds haven't talked to Gucci yet, but Gucci gave a statement to Dallas PD the day it happened, but the feds will interview the witnesses and the victims in the future. They don't.
And you better believe when they talk to them white boys, boy, oh boy, oh boy. They gonna be in that courtroom. They gonna be looking over at them and they gonna be like,
Timepiece Frosty, that's why you only get one chance to cross me.
Don't have to interview Gucci. This is testimony right here. All they got to do is listen to the song.
I pulled up on business, but y'all was on some weak shit.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
He said he pulled up on business, but they was on some weak shit.
and I also wonder, like when we listen to it, y'all tell me, because they are able to do this. They can take the likeness of your voice, just like how they've done with Tupac and Biggie. They've made brand new songs, 2024, 2025, Biggie and Pac. Right? Because they took the voice AI. So I want y'all to tell me, this is another thing I wonder. Is this actually Gucci or is this Gucci AI? Let's go.
For the people that don't think this snitching, just be honest. So they ain't gonna play this in court on Gucci behalf to paint a picture to the jury. This is Gucci confession that this robbery did take place in the lyric.
You know, once upon a time, we heard about a squad called the Hip Hop Police. That's right. It's a group of infiltrators that'll take songs and listen to them, and then they'll go ahead and use it against you in court. Did Gucci actually fill out the paperwork and become one himself? Oh, snap.
That's in this song match what's on the document, match what's on the complaint, alleging what Pooh Shiesty did. And when the jury hear this song, you don't think that's gonna affect the decision and how them looking at Pooh Shiesty like he guilty?
40 years. He had 40 years? 40 years,
years. You didn't want to sign that plea? 4 years.
You learn from your daddy, so I guess that is hereditary.
Oh, man.
You can beat cancer.
Yep. And hopefully Pooh Shiesty can beat these charges.
I'm that same nigga that put money on your commissary.
You learned from your daddy, so I guess it's hereditary. I'm the same wigger that put money on your commissary. Before we knew Pooh Shiesty, we had Big Shiesty, his daddy. And what's the definition of shiesty? Someone or something that's dishonest, sneaky, or untrustworthy. It's hereditary.
That's why, like, I be saying that too. Like, these names that we be coming out with for ourselves, it's like, why would you call yourself Snake Booger? Snake Booger 304. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you call yourself this shit? Names carry a lot of weight.
Don't lie now, that nigga snapping, but hey, he telling snapping. He a telesnapper.
1 second. We got folks in the building. What you say, beloved? Much respect to you. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Roz Girl. What she say? Bless Friday, Smitty. I saw you. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you know, listen. I got a full documentary that I'm doing. I'm dead ass. I'm going back for another appointment. Each appointment that I go, I'm taking recordings of my travel along the way. Me talking to the doctor. I have great footage. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my time and I'm going to compile all of it. Just y'all give me a few months. I don't want to rush this, but it's definitely in work. And I promise you, some people out here are already hip. Those, you know, it's a few people I gave a little sneak cut to. So just to make it clear, nah, we really doing that. You're going to see a whole lot more than just that picture. You're going to see actual motion. You're going to see me in motion. So don't worry about it. We on our way. We on our way. See, my main thing is, you know what really kicked it into high gear extra? Because I was already high voltage. Roz Girl, real quick. My father passing away. So now, you know, my mom, she's over at her crib and stuff. Got this nice size yard, stuff like that. My mother's 78. She ain't cut no grass. I got to do that. I got to be fully functional to make sure that I can still do for my family, because now that Pops is gone, you know what I'm saying? Junior has to go ahead. I'm now the heir to the throne. So I got to step up. Like, I got a lot of women in my family and I got a daughter. So, you know what I'm saying? I got to stay strong. I have to. It's not an option. It's not an option. They depend on me a lot more than what you know. Let's keep on rocking out, though. Respect. But just stay tuned for that. Stay tuned. It'll be here. Trust me. I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to get y'all little sneak peeks here and there along the way as the further I go along. You smell me now?
My Lord, a snapping turtle.
Set up the play like Suge Knight did with Drake, but I ain't Eazy-E, nigga, and this ain't back in the day.
He said a wigger set up the play like Suge Knight did Dre. Dr. Dre walked away with nothing so he could leave Death Row. According to the documentary, Suge Knight pulled up to the studio and tried to make Dr. Dre stay on the label. But Gucci and Pooh Shiesty's situation in roles and narratives is flipped. Suge, the CEO, pulled up to the studio trying to make Dre stay on the label, and Pooh Shiesty pulled up to the studio to be released out the contract. Gucci is confirming that everything we have heard in this paperwork is true. He say, but I ain't Eazy-E. This ain't back in the day. Suge Knight called Eazy-E to the studio and tried to force him to sign a contract releasing his artist to Suge Knight. Check out this clip.
This was gonna happen. You're gonna sign these, releasing Dre and DOC from Ruthless.
Pen to the paper, but it's under duress.
You tell me this shit just fell out your pocket, man.
Wow. Read between the lines, I don't settle for less.
Listen, you talk too much.
That boy Teller rapping. Is Gucci snitching or what, man? Get in the comment and let me know. And this last bar right here, just put the icing on the cake. He said, pen to the paper, but it's under duress. The feds allege that Pooh Shiesty made Gucci Man sign the contract, letting him out the deal. Gucci just confirmed it happened. Pen to the paper. He signed under duress. He was forced to sign. We don't need Gucci to pull up to the courthouse and testify.
Facts. They don't need him to do that. They don't need him to. The state can pick it up. Let's listen to this last part. Let's get to the song itself.
Because
I want to read the comment section.
Have this song Crash Dummy. After the song dropped, Boosie commented under a post and said, shaking my head. Y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think.
Let's go ahead and get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Now let's see what we got. All right. So this is where it gets wild. I want to hear the whole song all the way through. Forget all the cuts. Let's go ahead and listen to it together. All right. So he just dropped this. He just dropped it. So let's go ahead and take a gander for ourselves. Let's see what we got. All right. Hold on. Everybody welcome Gucci. Oh, snap. Let's get it.
School up. Yeah. Well, down. Nigga, I hate to see you up. Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash dummy. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Wow. I'm like Birdman, and nigga, this my cash money. And your fat ass flunky, he a stone cold junkie. You know I got my bread up, I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Niggas doubt me up the whole time they plotting against me. I don't take it personal, for me it's only business. And I don't wanna conversate if it ain't about no millions. Don't kill your
Off rip. The first comment reads, this the hardest witness statement. Hey, go ahead, man. He said this, he or she said, this is the hardest witness statement out right now. This is crazy. This shit really happened. Zaytoven still rocking with WAP. Good or bad, salute, blah, 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 blah. Let me see. Gucci changed this man life and y'all talking shit. That boy Gucci called Big 30 a fat ass flunky. Let's go.
Make you stronger. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. My money keep getting longer. Now these haters got amnesia. You know I gotta move tactical. Every move magical. And I'm from East Atlanta, but the diamonds come from Africa. They love you when you're broke, but they hate you when you win. And then when you take a loss, it's when the haters get the grin. And it's all on you. Can't be wearing no disguise. Since you play stupid games, then you win stupid prizes. Some people like to take a nigga kindness for weakness. I pulled up on business, but y'all was on some weak shit. The artist and the CEO, I wear a lot of hats. Wow. They smile in your face, then they stab you in your back. Damn. You learn from your daddy, so I guess that is hereditary. I'm that same nigga that put money on your commissary. A nigga set up the plate like Suge Knight did with Drake, but I ain't easy E, nigga, and this ain't back in the day. The 1017, the label, I built this shit from the ground, and I be damn if I let a nigga take my shit down. No. Pressure on my chest, but I still ain't pressed. Pen to the paper, but it's under duress. Wow. Read between the lines, I don't settle for less. Step up to the plate, my nigga, life is a test.
Let's read some more of these comments because y'all know how YouTube do. Let's go down some of these comments. Damn, Guwap was putting money on this commissary. Pooh was super snake. If Gucci crashed out, related and went to jail, they would be calling him stupid. You know what? That's very true. Because if he would have done something and crashed out, everybody would just be saying he dumb. But even though he went through it the proper way, I guess you can say, you know, but think about it. Once you join a gang, blood in, blood out. You don't have no choice but to crash out. You're not allowed to just leave. That's the thing about when we set these things up, the bed you lie in, right? I mean, you reap what you sow. Right? Let's go ahead. Look. This daddy too. God damn. I pulled up on business. Y'all was on some weak shit. Snitching. Like, I'm sorry that he's saying it. I pulled up on some business. Y'all pulled up on some weak shit. You smell me now? What? I like it. I think he was influenced by his life and marriage, changed his life. Yep, not operate in hood tactics. parentheses, he has grown that, but I've been said that, you know, because on my last live, that's what I was talking about. I was asking, at what point are we allowed to grow up? But Roz, you got to think about this. His circumstances different. He took a blood oath. I don't know how to do the shit. That was sign language, as in I don't know what I'm doing. He took a blood oath. That's what he is forever. And there are certain codes that come with this. Don't nobody care about you being married. Don't nobody care about your kids. And that's really how it is in the streets for real, for real. You know, unfortunately, but that's just what it is. So it's a lot of people who's in that life, Ross. They will say, you know what you signed up for. You smell me now. Let's keep on going. Let's listen to the rest of the song.
Man, they on that broke shit, and I'm a rich ass exec. The head nigga in charge is my name on the check. Nigga.
Yeah, he's always claimed blood. Blood in, blood out. As in, you go into this as a blood, and the only way you leave is your blood spilled. We don't have no other options. There are no other options. Yeah, some of it's real brutal. When you go about it the true code way, now, of course, a lot of the code is out the window. Let's just take snitching, for example. This man, like Cuz said in the one, he said that was the dopest daggone testimony hit I'd have never hit. Like, for real. That was a witness statement in a record. He did a witness statement in a record. Peep game. Let's go.
Jealous of me, dog, remind me of my ex. Another day, another dollar, on to the next. School I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been
Now, of course, the court is going to ask, who betrayed you? That's when he points over and cross and he says him.
betrayed, now my heart turned cold. My heart turned cold. My heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. Keep that fake love, I don't want it no more. My heart turned cold. My heart turned cold. CEO, 1017 for life. Big Gucci. This for all the crash dummies out there. I don't know what the fuck you thought. Still get money. This ain't that. It's 1017.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? I'm sorry. I'm like, now hold on. Pooh Shiesty crashed out as far as maybe his freedom. Did Gucci crash out on his street reputation when he open line said this?
School up. Yeah. Hold on. Well, down. Nigga, I hate to see you up.
Right here.
Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash diamond. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Wow. I'm like Birdman and nigga, this my cash money. And your fat ass flunky, he a stone cold junkie.
Is that not? Everything he's saying. So basically, he's making it clear who was there. See, you got to understand. Look, see, people think you got to outright just say, he robbed me. No. It's called punchlines and metaphors. We've always done that. Hip hop, rap has always done that. Punchlines and metaphors. Right? Spank you like a kid that came home from school. Right? As in, I'm going to beat your beat. It's punchlines and metaphors. We all know what it means. What is going on here, man? I just, real talk. What's really going on? What is street anymore? What are we supposed to really be looking at as far as like a real ninja? Does that even exist anymore? Is it the last of a dying breed? You know, Scarface came out with an album back when I was still in high school. It's called The Last of a Dying Breed. Awesome album. Highly slept on. It was slept on. A lot of people slept on that one. But I'm really looking at this. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the one thing that most people always did respect was as dysfunctional, as violent, as unorthodox as the method of street life can be, the unspoken and also spoken codes that folks upheld is what really gave it a push of power. That's what really gave it any form of influence. I'm talking about Black Panthers, Bloods, Crips, you name it. Any of this. It was some form of something that we held together. But now, nope. All that's out the window. See, the thing is, that's why I'm glad I grew up where I grew up. I'm glad I grew up in the DMV area. Like, we don't have gangs. We got streets and crews. Now, the streets and crews can't act like gangs. And I mean streets and crews like we claim neighborhoods and streets. Where you from? 37? Where you from? 23rd? That's what we claim. We claim neighborhoods and shit. Where you from? LP? Where you from? The Ville? That's how we go. We don't do gangs. You got people out here who tried that shit, but it don't work. So my point is that when you enter into that gang life, you better know that that's exactly what it is, that you're going to have to know that this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. But anyway, when it comes to this show right here, y'all already know. Got a lot of stuff I got to get done. Again, I am working on this documentary. I did find myself a vendor, so I am going to have the shirts soon. I just don't want to keep saying that. I just want to pop up with them. So, but I do want to, keep it in your mind. No, I have not forgot. So that's just my way of saying I ain't forgot about that. We coming out with the I Digress, My Mic is Muted shirts. I got y'all. And I also have my original design. Let me show you real quick. Okay, so this is of course I drew this out. I also have this one right here. Make sure I get that in. That's my actual hand that I drew. I just held it up and it was very, very irritating to do. But anyway, I also have that one and it says My Village. I also have the My Village shirts coming out. It's going to be printed out real nice. It's going to be on that flexible type, you know what I'm saying? So I did that one by hand. So we got some stuff in the works. I'm just showing you these things to let y'all know no work is actually being done. It's just that I got so many other things I'm focused on, like I said, Pops just passed and making sure I comfort my family. Also self-preservation as far as making sure I keep up with my appointments so I can go ahead and get back all the way into the process of being able to be as mobile as I want to be. I'm mobile now, but I can take it to the next level. And I mean like run fast and jump. You see, I'll be able to actually do things I didn't think that I would be able to do. So we're going to take it to the next level. But with that being said, y'all already know how we do. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rocking out with some good music. And I will see y'all on the next one. Respect.
And lo che si truly fantastic type of individual, so incredible, unforgettables, and I be jamming you, sir, on a regular, though. So you so slow, he broke, we talking our neck. We be too slow to learn and too quick to disrespect. Take a check, get it back. Stack up a couple racks. I run into my more patient. Look for some help, but be still. Fuck your life, dead your time, dead your bell. I'm all about peace in my city, no, with no rain. No pity, stay to myself, but extend to my people needing help. Hell yes, Michael, this is Smitty, this is Star, but you can call me CJ. Yeah, yeah. I've been to the moon, rocks of space time. Travel, I repel girls with brown eyes. That two from the gravel, take this music and collect every ounce of your respect. Anybody wanna try to battle me, bring your dead. Wish I seen how money hungry fakers just be in your face. As I take a metamorphic shock like a taser. High voltage, just a God is my savior. Here to preserve all the flavor. Yes, rocky like sand and I'm smooth like a gator. On the rooftop, dressed in all black like a Raider. M16 when I spit, get a grip just like the Terminator. Like an ice cream shop, Smitty has too many flavors. Yes, I'm loyalty, no traitor. Still keep a clean cup of swamp thing. No, you not major, let's hit the streets and still we walk. As I outline a beam of wrath, and it's all in child, get back, yeah, we big dog major, that's a fact, I'm on track, lay tracks like a train, call me two. Busting up 2 Glocks and an afro and 2 clicking up and causing much danger, no stranger to the conflict, me I tenderize the beef socks like it was a brisket. When I walk in, I turn heads, when you walk in, it be crickets, me I'm ducking all you haters like it's dodgeball in case you missed it. Holla at you people, thank you for another day. It's Mr. 7 from T Heavens, and you know that we don't play.
I digress. My mic is muted.
My mic is muted.